Right, I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Seated. Like to maybe carry it around, room for a little.
I did that yesterday. At this point, we will ask for citizens' input on agenda items only. Hearing and seeing none, a motion is needed to approve and dispense with the reading of the minutes of the Commissioners' public meeting held on Tuesday, October 1st, 2024.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuels payrolls as submitted by the Human Resource Office for payroll number 20 in the amount of $765,469.80. Payroll number 21 in the amount of $765,012.54. And payroll number 22 in the amount of $783,684.38.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuels bills as submitted by the county controller in the amount of $8,629,468.89 from September 28, 2024 to November 8, 2024.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Under announcements, a work session will be held on Wednesday, November 19, 2024, beginning at 10 a.m. in the Commissioners' Conference Room. The next regular public meeting will be held on Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024 at 1 p.m. in the Public Meeting Room at the Administration Center at 399 Stadium Drive in Sunbury. The Northumberland County Courthouse, Administration Center, and related county facilities will be closed on Thursday, November 28, 2024, and Friday, November 29, 2024, in observance of the Thanksgiving Day holiday. The next prison board meeting will be held on Wednesday, November 13, 2024 at 11 a.m. in the Public Meeting Room at the Administration Center at 399 Stadium Drive in Sunbury. One qualifying bid was received for the supply and delivery of home heating oil. Receipt of correspondence from D. Molisevich and Sons Construction, Inc. to extend their coal lease with the County of Northumberland for the year 2025. A motion is needed to approve the employee status sheet list of new hires, individuals no longer employed, promotions, demotions, and transfers as item number 1 through 27.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the following reports. These include the coal royalty report as submitted by the county engineer, the tax claims bureau report, and the monthly fiscal status sheets.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed for the commissioners to sign the state tax equalization voucher for transfers of real estate for the month of September 2024 as submitted by the assessment office.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to grant permission to advertise the following, which include a notice imposing a 30-day burn ban effective Saturday, November 2nd, 2024 at 12 noon and ending December 2nd, 2024 at 12 noon. This is a ratification, and 2025 holiday schedule and the meeting dates for commissioners' public meetings, election board, retirement board, work sessions, planning commission, industrial development authority, prison board, and LEPC meetings, the local emergency planning commission. All salary board meetings will be on an as-needed basis and will be advertised accordingly.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the Northumberland County Engineer to execute the agreement between Northumberland County and the Borough of Milton, a municipal corporation of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, for removal of snow from pedestrian sidewalks in the Borough of Milton for the following county-owned bridges: Bridge number 44 on Filbert Street, Bridge number 154 on Ridge Avenue, Bridge number 171 on Turbot Avenue, Bridge number 173 on Maple Street, and Bridge 191 Brown Avenue from November 1st, 2024 to April 30th, 2025 at a cost of $1,660.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed to authorize the Northumberland County Chairperson to execute the quote to replace a piece of network equipment with Integra One as submitted by the IT Department. This is a ratification.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing the chairman to execute the commercial service agreement of non-hazardous waste with Waste Management of Pennsylvania, Inc. for various county facilities. This is ratification.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
A motion is needed to reappoint Charles Hopta Jr. to the Wyoming Valley Levee Raising Project Mitigation Advisory Board for a one-year term beginning January 1st, 2025 and ending December 31st, 2025.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing Northumberland County Commissioners to execute the professional services agreement with Irvin Blank Associates, Inc. to provide court reporting services for county court and custody hearings on behalf of court administration.
So moved.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing Northumberland County Commissioners to execute professional services agreement with Ann E. Deegan to provide court reporting services on behalf of court administration.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing Northumberland County Commissioners to execute professional services agreement with Don M. Sweely to provide court reporting services on behalf of court administration.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed authorizing Northumberland County Commissioners to execute professional services agreement with John B. Onisi to provide court reporting services on behalf of court administration.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the chairperson to execute a renewal agreement between Northumberland County and Commonwealth Security of Sunbury for maintenance service to security systems at various county buildings at an annual cost of $10,505. This is a ratification.
So moved.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the Commissioners to execute a grant agreement between Northumberland County and Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency on behalf of the Adult Probation and Parole Grant Department for fiscal year 2024 to 2025 in the amount of $147,159, and this is a ratification.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed to authorize the chairperson to execute the grant agreement between Northumberland County and Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency for project titled Northumberland County Reentry Program, awarding $15,000 during the project period of 10/1/2024 to 9/30/2025. This is a ratification.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing the chairperson to execute the standard agreement for the sale of real estate for county property, tax parcel 00D-00-067-013-C, located at 2178 Treverton Road in Cole Township, and this is a ratification.
So moved.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing the chief clerk to execute any and all documents pertaining to the sale of county property, tax parcel 00D-00-067-013-C, located at 2178 Treverton Road in Cole Township.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, is that the last one on that property? That's the one that you signed for? Yeah, I just want to, on the question, just so we don't have anybody here, but that's a property that we owned on Treverton Road that basically we had for many, many, many years. It was not being used, and it was getting to the point it was deteriorating, and we felt it was in the county's best interest to sell it, and we did, and the money went into our treasurer's office and controller's office, so we have an extra.
Received to the general.
And got into the general fund.
Yes.
But it's been there right to the bank. But it's been there for a long time, and it was something that we had maintenance, we were cutting grass and doing things, and it was a property that I think we were glad to sell, and I think the people who bid it and purchased it were glad to receive it, so. Did we have any motion? We had a motion, second on the question. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to award the bid for supply and delivery of home heating oil for various county buildings to Miller's Oil and Gas, Schmoken, at a cost of 35 cents per gallon handling charge as recommended by the county engineer.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the Northumberland County Department of Information Services updated technology usage and security policy manual effective November 12th, 2024.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the following HR policies listed below as submitted by the HR Policy Committee. These include GI 3.1, Northumberland County Sheriff's Outside Employment, MI 1.24, Procurement, MI 5.0, County Fleet Management, and WA 9.0, Jury Duty and Court Appearances.
So moved.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. This will be tabled.
You could read it.
Read it and then we'll table it.
Motion is needed to accept the proposal to provide health insurance as set forth in said proposal for Northumberland County employees for the year 2025.
So we need a motion to table it, Joe.
I'll make a motion to table that.
Seconded.
On the question, we are actually meeting tomorrow to go over these insurance companies' proposals, and we will be deciding sometime in the near future, so we will table this until that's done. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed to authorize the chairperson to execute Amendment Number 2 to the inmate telephone agreement between Inmate Calling Solutions, LLC, doing business as IC Solutions, and Northumberland County.
So moved.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed authorizing travel requests and attendance at the following workshops and seminars as in accordance with the County Personnel Manual travel reimbursement policy as listed in the public meeting agenda.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Solicitors report, Mr. Garrigan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Motion to adopt Resolution R25-24, Agreements, Amendments, Revisions, Grants, Leases, and Reports between the Northumberland County Commissioners on behalf of the Human, Senior, and Social Services and the named service providers as listed, numbers 1 through 14. The above agreements, amendments, revisions, grants, leases, and reports are not with county employees, nor does their organizational contract list county employees as principals in their corporation or on their board of directors, with the exception of contracts with CSO, as Controller Grayson is a member of the CSO board.
Even though sometimes Mr. Grayson doesn't attend all the meetings that we have with the county and the CSO board, and he's still upset about me not inviting him, but we will work on that. Is that, you still have other ones, right?
Yep, but
Okay.
you got to approve
I had to
that.
bring that up, Chris, because you're mad at me. Go ahead.
All right, so moved on that motion?
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to adopt Resolution R26-24, Professional Services Agreement between the Northumberland County Commissioners and Joel M. Wiest Esquire to serve as mental health, mental retardation review officer from November 12, 2024 to December 31st, 2025, per the attached order.
So moved.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to adopt Resolution R27-24, Professional Service Agreement between the Northumberland County Commissioners and Ann Melissa Callis Esquire to serve as first substitute mental health, mental retardation review officer from November 12th, 2024 to December 31st, 2025, as per the attached order.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to adopt Resolution R28-24, Professional Services Agreement between the Northumberland County Commissioners and Robert M. Verano Esquire to serve as second substitute mental health, mental retardation review officer from November 12, 2024 to December 31st, 2025, as per the attached order.
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to adopt Resolution R29-24 for the County of Northumberland to apply for the statewide local share assessment grant not to exceed $1 million from the Commonwealth Financing Authority to be used for the replacement of the Northumberland County Courthouse roof.
So moved. It's the last one on the bottom. of
E.
Last
Okay,
one
my
on the
apologies.
bottom.
Yep, seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
At
Is that it,
this-
Frank? Go ahead.
At this time, we'll ask for any old business. Hearing and seeing none under new business, we will seek a motion to adopt Resolution R number 24-24, providing a temporary countywide burn ban. This is a ratification. For clarification, Commissioners, we are doing both the advertisement and the resolution in this meeting. The new business is specifically for the resolution. So we need,
So moved.
Seconded.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Before we get to public input, I was wondering, is there any treasurer's report today? Okay. All right. Go ahead, Nathan.
Any public input?
I just have a couple things I'd like to say.
Gosh, can we adjourn first?
No. Yesterday was Veterans Day, and I would like to thank all the veterans throughout our country, and especially here in Northumberland County for their service to our country for many years. I had 3 uncles that served, and somewhere in my father. By the way, it's my dad. Would have been my dad's 97th birthday today. He served in the Navy in the Pacific during World War II, and my 2 uncles were in Germany in Korean War. But I would like to express my thanks, I guess, on behalf of the Northumberland County and the other commissioners for their service. I know it's a day late, but you know. And again, it's my dad's birthday today. Thank you, Dad. As the saying goes, you know, for the veterans, all gave some and some gave all. You know, you've heard that saying before. And the other thing I like to do, they're not here, the election office. They did a tremendous job in our county handling this past election last week. I was over there and watched them work and tried to stay out of their way, but I observed a fine-tuned machine over there and what they did. In fact, the poll watchers, I sat with them for a while, and they were very, very impressed. And sometimes, I don't know if you've ever been around poll watchers, they can be very opinionated with different things. And they all said they were doing a tremendous job, our workers over there. And we had a lot of, staff from other departments helped out with that whole thing. And I believe, Nathan, correct me if I'm wrong, our county, Northumberland County, was the first county out of 67 counties in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to submit reliable results.
That is true.
Yep. So not only they were reliable, but they were, what's the word I'm looking for? No, Yep, they were. I didn't hear one complaint or one mistake that we made. So that's pretty impressive. The first county to get the results in. So my hat's off again to the veterans and to our election office. Thank you.
Here, okay, meeting adjourned. Thank you.